If you are a YouTuber or just starting YouTube in general and you need some graphics, thumbnails, banners, logos, all that jazz, if you need anything and don't know how to do it, make sure to hit me up on Twitter. I do them for cheap, and I hope to see you guys all in my DMs as I'm trying to get into GFX. What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing 3 NBA players who will have breakout years, man. Life has been absolutely crazy lately for me, guys. It's just been different. That's all. It's been like I've just been kind of doing some stuff, so that's why it's been kind of a weird. Like, I didn't upload yesterday. I mean, there was another day last week I didn't upload. You guys aren't used to seeing that, so I apologize for that. We're gonna try to get back on track here. I'm still patiently waiting for 2K18. We're kind of having to do NBA topics like this. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about the Eastern Conference side of things. So this will be in the Eastern Conference. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Western Conference. That way you don't get confused and be like, talk about some player for the West that's not in this video. And I'm sure there are going to be more players I could talk about in this video from the East, but I'm going to be focusing on these 3 players today. The first player we're going to be talking about is no other than Mr. Allen Crabbe, who was traded from the Portland Trail Blazers to the Brooklyn Nets this offseason. So Allen Crabbe was offered a big chunk of change from the Nets, a season ago. And the Blazers decided to match the contract, which, I'm a Blazers fan. I was pretty happy about it because I loved Allen Crabbe as a player, but I was kind of upset that we're going to have to pay him that much money over like 4 years. But I'm going to miss Allen Crabbe. I'm going to miss him because he's a great player, great sharpshooter off the bench, and I'm hoping he gets a starting job there in Brooklyn. The reason why I think he will get the starting job, Jeremy Lin is like 29. Brooklyn needs to start focusing on their young players. And Jeremy Lin, I think, should be coming off the bench. I think they should start D'Angelo Russell and Allen Crabbe together. That'd be a different kind of backcourt to look at. But the reason why I think Allen Crabbe could have a breakout year is because he will be starting. He never had that opportunity in Portland. He always had to play behind C.J. McCollum. Obviously, C.J. McCollum is a great shooting guard. And Allen Crabbe's a great shooting guard as well, but he just never had that opportunity. He's going to get that opportunity this year with Brooklyn. I expect to see this dude starting. If he's not starting, I'll be pretty pissed off the Nets because I'm very happy for Allen Crabbe. Like, I can't even be pissed that he got traded because this is a great opportunity for the guy. And I loved him in Portland. He's going to do great things for Brooklyn. I could see this guy scoring as many as 16 to 20 points this next season. I know that's very high for a guy that scored 10 or averaged 10 points the last 2 seasons, but he did come off the bench. Hoping this dude starts. I mean, I'm not sure that he will. I'm not going to, promise that he's going to start, but I feel like he has a pretty good chance to starting. I think Jeremy Lin should be that 6th man, or they should just trade him or just trade Jeremy Lin, to be honest, and just let D'Angelo Russell and Allen Crabbe handle it. But I feel like Allen Crabbe has a very big opportunity to have a breakout season with a new team, a new opportunity, and I feel like he's going to take very much advantage of it. The only thing I think this guy could work on is creating his own shots because he's more of an off-ball catch-and-shoot kind of guy. I'm not sure if he's been working on creating his own shots this offseason, but I hope he does break out next year, to be honest. Next, we got Stanley Johnson. So, not going to lie to you, I'm not a Pistons fan or anything, and I don't know much. I don't know a lot about Stanley Johnson. I don't. All I know is that this dude was drafted like right before Justice Winslow, and I couldn't tell you what draft it was. And he's pretty much been buried in the Pistons' depth. He's like just been buried. Like he never really had a great opportunity, a great chance. But this is going to be his 3rd season in the NBA, and they traded Marcus Morris away, and Stan Van Gundy has gone on record to say that trade was to open up a door for Stanley Johnson to start. And I don't know if you guys heard this, but Stanley Johnson literally scored 86 points in a single game. I'm not sure what league it was for or whatever, but that's impressive. I mean, this guy can obviously ball, and he's going to get a tremendous opportunity with the Detroit Pistons. I feel like their starting 5 should be Reggie Jackson, Avery Bradley, and I think should start Stanley Johnson right there. And then their power forward situation, they started Tobias Harris there last year. Maybe they'd do that again, and then obviously Andre Drummond at the center spot. But I think Stanley Johnson is going to have a great opportunity this upcoming season. Literally, I think he could come up not sure if they're going to start him right away. They might give him some bench minutes, but I feel like by the end of the season or by even the trade deadline, I feel like this dude's going to definitely be in the starting spot, a small forward. I'm hoping he will be. I'm rooting for him, to be honest, because I think he's a great player, honestly, and I think he could average as much as 15 points with an opportunity like that because he seems like a great scorer, and I just feel like this guy could rise with this opportunity. I mean, there's going to be new opportunities for more players, and definitely Stanley Johnson has this upcoming season. Like, I can't talk right now. Like every other video, can't really talk. Anyway, Yeah, I just can't wait to see what Stanley Johnson does and the Pistons do. I think Pistons could be a potential playoff team next year, but we'll have to wait and see how everything works out, how Luke Kennard does, how Andre Drummond does, just stuff like that, and obviously banking on Reggie Jackson's return to being great again. Next, we got Myles Turner. This is pretty obvious. I mean, out of all these, I think this guy has the best chance, honestly. He's set to be pretty much the #1 option there in Indiana. I mean, you could argue that Victor Oladipo might take that kind of spot, but I don't think so. I mean, I think Myles Turner is a clear #1 guy there. He obviously was the second best player there in Indiana behind Paul George last year. Obviously, Paul George is gone. He wanted to trade, and they traded him. They didn't get much out of it either. Obviously, Paul George is a 1-year rental and has been on record saying, I'm going to the Lakers. I'm going to the Lakers. So, obviously, no one's really wanted to offer something extreme for Paul George, but the Pacers ended up taking Victor Oladipo and Sabonis for Paul George, and now we got a nice young team in Indiana. I guess they do have some veterans there as well, but Indiana should be an interesting team next year because they made a lot of additions. Darren Collison, Bojan, Corey Joseph, Victor Oladipo, Sabonis. That is a lot of additions. This is going to be a very different team. They traded C.J. Miles away. This is definitely going to be a very different team here in Indiana. But as far as Myles Turner goes, he's going to be the #1 option there. I feel like they're going to bang him in the post a lot more. They're going to let him shoot outside the perimeter like he can. They're going to let him shoot the mid-range. They're going to let him do pretty much whatever he wants. I think they're going to give the ball to him a lot. I could see him averaging as much as 22 and 11 or something like that. I'm not sure what his averages were before that. I know they're not 20 points, though, because Paul George obviously was the ball-dominant player then there in Indiana. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of pick-and-roll action where Oladipo and Myles Turner. I feel like their starting rotation is probably going to be something like Collison, Oladipo, Bojan, Myles Turner at the center spot, and power forward. Just kind of drawing a blank right now who their power forward could be. I'm not sure, man. We're going to have to wait and see what Indiana's Pacers starting 5 is going to look like. But Myles Turner obviously is set to have a breakout season next year. A lot of people are going to see it. And any of these 3 players could potentially win Most Improved next year. We'll have to wait and see. But that's it for me, guys. That's the Eastern Conference side of things. We're going to be doing the Western Conference tomorrow. 3 players from the Western Conference. Today was the Eastern Conference with these 3 players. Let me know what y'all think. And if you did enjoy the video, please let me know. Leave a like if you did. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. It would mean the whole world to me if we could reach 1,000 right before September ends. Just kidding. That was really bad. But anyway, it would really mean the world to me if we can get to 1,000 before this month ends. I mean, you guys are absolutely amazing. The support is amazing. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Western Conference 3 players, and I really do hope you guys are having a great time with life. You're enjoying every little thing you can. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make me a lot happier. But this is it for me, guys. This is the end of this video. This is Crushables, and I'm saying peace. Have a good day, y'all. Blessed.